All right. Oh, do we? Hey. Hello,
What's
everyone.
up, everyone? Sorry we're a little late.
There were too many exciting things.
No one, but there
lot
were
going
technical difficulties at the beginning of our first streams. And then they kept hitting us with like puppy interview and then the Joyce interview we've been waiting for 7 months. So
yeah, tonight was an assault against ADHD. So
Yes,
it truly was. Also, speaking of ADHD, our good friend Alexa is here with us today. If you weren't in the Patreon live streams, she's also going to be here.
Yeah. Hi.
For this live stream.
Yay!
What an episode to have her join for. I'm so happy she's here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. If we haven't seen you since
last year, technically.
Last November.
Hi, Paisley. Hi, Jen. Hi, hey, buddy. Oh my gosh.
You know what we forgot to do? We were joking in the Patreon live stream that we just like forget how to do the like 3 things that we do all the time. We forgot to do a poll for a conversation.
Oh,
I did just remember that as I was taking my little bathroom break.
Our little 5-minute break. That's supposed to be.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. So if you're on Patreon, or if you're not on Patreon, usually we do polls to for topics for the live streams on Thursdays. Mm-hmm. We forgot one today, but if you join or if you make sure to check out the Patreon next time, because we will hopefully probably remember.
Maybe.
So, it always takes a little bit after we've been, out of the game for a minute.
We've also been, more Rachel and I have been still
we've all been watching it.
A little heated rivalry, distracted, so
and Alexa too.
My entire personality for a month.
Yes. So also if
3 weeks.
For what?
It's only been 3 weeks.
I know that's
just
crazy.
Conceive of that when you think about it.
Yeah.
It really hasn't been that long. Like
it really
four?
occurred at the it occurred at like the right time with hiatus. Also, for anyone else who has whose brain is still mentally at the cottage, we might have some.
I'm in the club personally.
Tonight we're in the
multiple levels. No, I'm also still in episode 4 personally of Heated Rivalry.
Yes, that too. We're in the club. We're in the club of Heated Rivalry and 911. Anyways, just real quick for anyone who is also mentally at the cottage or the club, we will be covering Heated Rivalry. So we'll be doing 6 episodes of that, and the first one comes out next week. Woo!
It'll be coming out every other week, so like don't worry, we're still doing 911.
Yes.
That will never stop being our shtick. It's what our entire podcast revolves around. But it's just we just have too much to say about Heated Rivalry, and it's better if we just do episodes instead of just like constantly bringing it up in the 911 episodes. So
yeah,
I think I made it 5 minutes into the episode that released today of the Eddie queer coding before I compared Eddie Diaz to Shane Hollander.
It was it was not very long. Yes. So also what a day. We did not plan this, but what a day for our episode on Eddie's queer coding, specifically about dating, to drop today. I love that for us.
That just keeps happening to us, and I love that.
I love this for you.
I don't know if Tim Minear has like access to our Google Calendar or
which coven manifesting magic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. So I wish I had a lot more like put together intellectual thoughts to like analyze tonight's episode for y'all, but I just like blacked out a bunch of times. I'm gonna need to rewatch it.
I will say
stroke on camera. It's fine.
I will say this. I remember when, you know, we had the whole like, I think up to the synopsis or something, like something had happened with like the spoilers of this episode where everyone's like, are they gonna make Eddie get a girlfriend or something? and when we were doing our dating is performing episode and all the evidence that we all compiled really, I sat there and I was like, no, they're not. He's waiting for something to just land on his lap. He's not. No.
If you didn't listen to today's episode, one of my favorite moments is when we go, wait a minute. Eddie is actually just waiting to be the princess in a Disney story. Like, he is waiting to be approached, to be pursued.
And look what happens in this episode. I was like, he's not.
Just saying.
But he turned down that opportunity.
Oh, he was mad about it.
Hard.
So
much to talk about.
Wow, I don't even know where to start. I really don't. Okay, so
emergency? Well, yes.
The emergency at the beginning that we got the sneak peek of.
Chastity belt.
The chastity belt. Hilarious. Inspired.
Amazing. No notes.
Sorry, we got TikTok slapped.
For what?
For what? I didn't say anything bad.
No,
it's not original content because the video is too small.
It doesn't actually say that, but
that's what it is, though.
I know,
because they won't just give us a stream key.
I know.
Anyway, that call was so funny.
That was insane.
Second they posted it, I was like, it's a dom sub situation, and
magic. I know sometimes sneak peeks can be like, man, I wish we didn't see that earlier because sometimes they're giving away the lead or anything like that. But I am actually so glad I saw that sneak peek earlier, because then we were able to really read into everything that was going on and like all of the euphemisms and like the double entendres and everything. And I think that just made it so much better, which is a rare thing for a sneak peek to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, raises and champagne toast to the entire social team. Like, whoever it is, whomever.
They're kind of killing it lately.
Like, if they live in LA, like, call me, I will buy you a drink. Like, I am impressed. They might be in New York, though, but we'll see.
Yeah. They're definitely oomph.
I think they're in LA.
They are oomph. That's for sure.
Yeah, brilliant. They are. They're one of us. They are the moment.
I mean, feel free.
Interview.
Yeah,
they designed. They had ideas about that promo. Someone. So that's in marketing, not social media. But someone needs a raise. Like,
They need to let them do more of their ideas too, because
social media manager has been putting in the work.
Yeah,
social media manager, marketing manager. Like, honestly, making me question my capability at my job. I do technically work in television marketing, but not that kind of television marketing. I don't get to work on TV shows like that. But I wish, man. I gotta level up. Yeah. 911, new bar. And Crave, whoever's doing Crave Canada, just to bring it back to Heated Rivalry.
Oh, the way that
they're killing the game. Yeah.
If I looked at their social media without watching the show, I'd be like, did they even shoot a show, or was it just social media clips that they banked up to like cover 2 years of social media?
Really?
Yeah. I think they did that because it's like all on the same day. I think that was like their social media day.
Yeah.
There's so much like BTS. There was like, I still haven't watched it because I didn't have time today. There's like another clip of them, of Hudson and Connor with Jacob. I'm like,
yeah. Well, and marketing at HBO Max as well. I just want to give all of them their flowers. Everyone is
so.
But
the person at ABC, 911 ABC is doing a great job. Let them do more.
And also that they dropped the clip and then they dropped the still of Eddie showing the couple.
That was very smart.
They made me literally feel nauseous with excitement.
Yeah.
I did not eat my dinner. I was just sitting like staring into the abyss like I am unwell before this episode, so they did a great job. Really quick, I will answer this. I did hear this. I don't know if it's one of our many group chats, but
wait, what?
RW said, did y'all hear that 2 girls in their 20s who worked at HBO are the ones who pitched the idea of acquiring Heated Rivalry distribution rights? Yes.
So
and apparently they both got raises in promotion.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I looked one of them up. She it wasn't just a random 20-year-old. So this is my area of expertise, theoretically, technically, the industry or part of the industry I work in. She worked in global distribution, which is
makes smart. Yeah.
That's how she knew.
No brain.
I also work in global distribution. I probably shouldn't share that, but that's fine. Not in anything interesting.
Don't dox Alexa, guys.
Honestly, I self-dox. Like I don't make a real effort to hide. I'm terrible. It's fine. Hopefully.
But you know lots of things.
I know some things. I genuinely, sadly, do not have that interesting of a job, but I do a similar job for a different studio. So I love them. They're great. I'll take them out. Though they're in New York. They are in New York, the Heated Rivalry girls. So, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, okay, that call
with the chastity belt.
With the chastity belt was so fucking just funny. Just first of all, hilarity. Just like campy. I love when we get like low-key NSFW at 8 p.m. on ABC.
I know. There was so much in there that I was like, hello? We're kind of pushing the envelope a little bit. But like,
I do have questions for standards and practices.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was the tamer version of what
for sure
they wanted to do.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. That is the safe for work version, I will say.
There was a lot of like fill in the blank, like if you know, you know.
Yeah. If you know, you know. I mean? And I know. And can I argue? Evan Buckley knows.
Yeah.
Yes.
So him playing all coy, I'm like, sir, I know what's in your kitchen. I know it's in your kitchen.
We all know what's in his kitchen.
We all know it's in
which is a crazy place to keep that. I am so delighted that even that version is what we got, and we know they kind of like get some things past standards and practices, and it's just like if that was the tamer version,
I love this. My favorite part is when the female dom is like doing her thing and it keeps panning to all the men in the room, and I was just like, yes.
Yeah,
it did. All of their reactions. Oh my God.
I respected her so much.
But yeah, so they just really were like, Hen still has a mystery illness. Here's more heaps of Eddie queer coding, and also, in case anyone in the general audience was still wondering, Buck is bisexual. And that was the episode, and I loved it.
We literally got what we wanted.
Yeah.
That's why I like lost my mind on camera, just incoherent, because I was like,
literally said almost nothing for the entire episode. I was shocked.
It was the most you've ever not talked.
Yeah.
Literally. In fairness, I am a pretty sacred TV film non-talker. I tend to just internalize and absorb.
Yeah. That's generally same, but like I've been learning.
In fairness, on a live reaction, I should probably work on that. But in a movie theater, you will not catch me talking. I almost murdered someone at a screening of Hamnet the other week.
No, we don't talk in the movie theater. Once the movie starts.
Have you seen Hamnet? Because the crime of talking during Hamnet, that movie is... No. It'll destroy you emotionally. And there was a couple, an older couple, TV talking during Hamnet. They were like, "Oh, I think this is blah blah blah." I'm like, "Shut up! I'm going to murder you." Debrief later. Like, I love that you just got that this is about Shakespeare, but shut up.
The name Hamlet didn't give it away.
I have to pay attention to the words for that.
Fun fact, sidebar. very interesting movie. They do not say the name William Shakespeare until 75% into the movie. I actually really liked that. But that is when this couple started TV talking to each other about, oh, honey, I think this is... And I was like, shut up. I'm going through trauma now. And I need a moment.
I turn into, I guess, a Karen in the movie theater if people are talking. 100%. I will be the person that's like threatening violence.
Did you see the viral video about the guy at Mamma Mia on Broadway this week?
No.
I love him. Some women behind him were singing out loud through the entire first act of Mamma Mia on Broadway. In a Broadway production, and they were like being all like flaily, and they touched his nieces, or they almost touched his nieces, and during the intermission he went off on them, but only the clip of him going off on them went viral. So at first everyone was like, look at this guy losing his shit, but now everyone knows the real story. We love him. We're on his side because he shut them down and they got escorted out of the theater. So
should.
Very crazy. He did what he had to do, and I love him.
Broadway,
and he said, "Don't touch my nieces." So he is an ally.
I'm looking at the chat and I'm confused. Is Jill in here under an alias right now?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Ooh, Jill.
Wait. The display name is different, but the icon is the
What
J.
is the display name?
Sorry, Jill.
RW835. Jill, what are you doing?
Girl, why?
This is so stealth.
That's her handle on YouTube, okay?
Okay.
Jill, do you have a YouTube channel?
This would actually be news to us because we don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
You guys need to announce yourselves by name at this point.
Yeah, actually, all of the YouTube handles are like doing handles and not like names. So
yeah, because normally it does their name.
Yeah,
like that they have as their display name.
All of them are a little different. So, but it's fine. Most of you have your names or close in there, so we know who you are.
Announce yourselves if your name is not like noticeable as it usually would be, so we know who you are.
I don't know if it's showing up that way on YouTube.
I don't know,
but.
But that's why before we started, that's why I was like, who are these people? I don't know,
I don't know any of you people.
Rock is here. Everybody's here. Kenny's on TikTok. Yay. Perfect.
Yeah,
my gosh.
We figured you out, Vera. It took us a minute. We did figure you out.
Context clues. Okay, back to 911. Because we were still talking about the chastity belt call. Because we haven't moved on from that.
No.
We haven't moved on from that. And it's just
Tim Minear, if your number one fan is dead, I am dead, basically. Like
yeah, if you have no fans, the four of us are
dead. We are
gone into an alternate universe,
Yeah.
Like
oh, hi Earth.
Like that and Ring Cutter, and I like as someone who did watch Lone Star, I will never get over the episode titled Prince Albert in a Can. I just
that was episode.
Which by the way, so Prince Albert I did look this up. Prince Albert in a Can is technically non-sexual if you actually Google that phrase, but it 100% is
adjacent,
but it isn't.
Right.
But that's how it got past standards and practices. I'm guessing that they were like, oh, this is a thing, a euphemism, but it also
I think it's so easy to get gay shit by standards and practices.
Oh yeah, because they don't know anything. They don't know anything,
and they have
straight old white people.
No.
Like,
I saw
the Dom sub went right past them with the chastity belt. So,
even though they said it like so explicitly, it's like
they did.
They just don't know. I saw a comment. I think it might have been from Aaron earlier. I'm trying to find it. Someone said, and forgive me. Someone said if this episode had gone for the mid-season finale, like the Discord would have been popping. Our Discord is popping off anyways, but
so
like
Twitter wouldn't have been so like
oh my god
fatalistic.
We'll pretend that this was the Patreon topic that was selected, so discuss. Do we think this was meant to be the mid-season finale?
Yes, because Hen was fired.
Yeah.
Jumping ahead.
Yeah, I think it's more of an emotional cliffhanger.
Yes.
Is normally what
I think so too. I think it was
but I support
originally
Yeah,
think
same.
it was originally supposed to be. I think it absolutely works as a premiere instead.
It does. Yeah.
I think the little, and I don't think they had to change much. I think like the only thing that I like noticed that I think would have had to be changed a little bit is the part at the very, very, very beginning. I think like the opening almost, where Hen's like, yeah, it's been 3 months. I think they've added that in.
That's how they make it feel like.
And I also think
true premiere.
Yeah, and I also think that the early premiere in January was a surprise because usually they do time jumps like same time as
the
our
showrunners
universe.
Don't fucking know.
So,
like
no,
I mean they know earlier
and this
than we do, but probably not that much earlier.
And also, this was already like cut, printed, sent out before that announcement, which was that they were coming back in January, which was like early November.
Also, I think Anirudh, if anyone caught his live stream, I think he did say that this was a three-parter.
A three-parter, yeah.
I know. Saying that it's like
the second
three-parter inside the episode. Like the way he was wording that was weird.
Oh,
like it's like 3 parts
because we know that the
episode.
next two are a two-parter. I guess the hen thing might be a three-parter, but it is true. There was nothing in this that
that would be like
it's not like a true emergency three-parter. Like
exactly.
I think it's like
I think it's how they do the premieres either way. Like that first episode, it doesn't feel like like part of the three-parter until like everything comes together.
Yeah. Whoop asked, why do episodes keep getting moved around? Because the same thing happened last season. It just happens.
Network.
What get moved around?
Network.
Episodes get moved around. There's stuff with production because they film in a block schedule that things aren't filmed in order anyways. And I think that gives them some flexibility to move some things around in the edit as well. So like if they're filming one day for what's supposed to be episode like 8, they could potentially like move some things around where it like shows up in a different episode. I think sometimes
location scheduling.
I think when they're writing, sometimes things come up and they want to change the story around. Basically that's pretty much what happened with Bobby. And
I mean, we do have the Olympics.
Everything's very fluid and flexible.
Yeah. And we do have the Olympics coming up. So that,
Hey, 911 on ABC social media manager, bestie. Let us know what the fuck the schedule is, please.
Yeah.
Because we would love to be able to schedule our podcast.
We have a business email. That's all you have to do. You can just email us.
BuddySystemPod@gmail, please. Or you have an open DM with us on Twitter.
That too.
You gave us a calendar, but like you didn't mark the days on the calendar. That's all we asked.
It would have been great actually if it was like these are the days the episodes are coming out like on the calendar.
Yeah, we couldn't do that. I know.
But yeah, it's really hard for us to like plan far out for like what episodes are coming out what days because it's like we don't know because we record the season 9 specials. Like every
2 at a time.
So it's hard to know like when we're doing that, when that's going to release. If we don't know like when the actual episodes are coming out and when there's another mini hiatus. So
yeah, it's kind of like 911 is scrambling and they're also making us scramble. So
yeah, we're all in the same boat. It's great. I mean,
I like how old school it feels. This is how TV used to be. I like that because I'm old.
It's fine as a viewer, like as a podcaster.
Yeah, as a viewer, I don't care, but as someone who
what sucks is we don't have sweeps anymore. Like if we still had sweeps was so rigid that you could plan around it, and it hasn't been like that for a really long time.
No.
Sweeps.
Sweeps were always the same weekends. It was always the second weekend in November, almost clockwork. And April, I think, or May is the second sweeps. I forget what it was. But
remind me what sweeps means.
Yeah, please.
Sweeps week was the week that basically they would measure all the advertising. It was basically a critical measurement week for advertisers, and it would help them set their ad sales rate for the next period,
year.
the next quarters. And they would basically, so they would structure. That's why there was always a crazy like episode 9 or 10, like when seasons were 22 episodes, there would always be.
I was going to ask, is this when seasons were like?
Yes,
20,
this is back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm so old. Token millennial. You were similar. I'm older than you. Television. You were similarly aged, but I'm a grandma. But like you could set your watch. You're like I was a psychotic TV fan. And it would always be like something crazy is going to happen in November and something psychotic's going to happen in April, early May, because they would storyboard around sweeps. Your biggest episode always happened at sweeps, and you would work around that, and that doesn't exist anymore. Though you can tell Tim came up in that era because he still kind of does it, even though sweeps doesn't exist. Yeah. So he still
that makes sense.
Yeah,
he does kind of structure things that way. So
he does, which I appreciate.
Basically, for whoever I think EJ asked what sweeps was, it's basically like the week where all of the networks like measure their advertising so they can get more advertising for the next year. So they put like their best foot forward sort of thing. Jill had a question, or she had a question. She said, did anyone notice the interesting cuts during the baby delivery scene? I need to rewatch it, but I feel like they cut to each of Buck and Eddie's expressions at key lines of dialogues, and
they did
explore it. Have to dissect that a lot.
We did not have a chance to watch back. The only thing that we played back, and we did it like if you weren't on the Patreon live stream, I don't know how many times we did it, but like when the married couple was, and Buck turned them down, was like, I'm still trying to figure out how to be like part of a like 2 people, not 3 people, and then they look at Ravi and then they look at Eddie and then he like blushes and turns away. We rewound that like 5 to 6
times. That went platinum already.
Yeah. But that's the only thing we've had the time to
really
have the time to rewatch it. We just like needed to rewatch it.
Yeah.
If anyone is in doubt, the show was not subtle.
No.
The framing of that scene,
we never closed.
Yeah. No, they really put Eddie and Buck and Ravi as spectrum of sexuality there, right?
Yeah.
Literally.
100%.
Literally.
With Ravi over there on the right, aligned with the woman Jade, and then Buck in the middle, and then Eddie's over here with the guy. Like, come on.
Let's talk about that gym scene really
gay, right?
Because what's really interesting is that Ravi kept commenting. They were both, Ravi and Eddie, looking at her grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ravi kept saying how hot she was. Eddie didn't say a goddamn thing.
No, he did not.
No.
And he was looking at the same stuff, and he's like, "Oh, look, no, they know the same bubby."
Also, like, shout out Bubby representation. That was so personal to me.
And
actually,
me. Yeah. Well, you called your Bubby.
I did call my Bubby. Yeah.
I did not, but still. Vindication.
I have the same Bubby.
Wait, I don't think I caught this.
Jewish representation.
Was Robbie on hers and Eddie on his, or were they both on okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, because the blocking was when Jade and I forget the guy's name came up.
Zane.
And it was like
Zane.
No. I'm talking about
Zane. Yeah.
I was talking about during the Instagram thing.
Gym scene.
Oh.
In the gym.
I thought
they weren't in a line. It would just like
and then switch to his. Like I thought they were looking at both, but I'd have to watch it back.
Yeah,
unless someone in chat knows the answer.
Actually, I mean, my recollection is fuzzy. I think it was Ravi was on her Instagram and Eddie.
That's
was
what
on
I
his.
thought, and
I think so.
Oh,
that's what I think.
We just appreciate how they gave the couple the most fuck boy, fuck girl, bisexual names of all time, Jade and Zane. I'm just living for it. I'm like
they were made for each other. And those 2 actors are married in real life.
Yeah.
Which
incredible. That's an inspired choice.
I can't believe they really did give us what we wanted, because like I think like before I think like at the end of November I was like, okay, so this is an episode called Secrets where some people have certain secrets, like the Tommy mention was crazy, so I got that.
That was like twice.
Yeah,
Tommy was mentioned twice.
And then I remember, like, I think it was in our chat with Jill, I remember I was like, imagine they're a married couple and they were looking for Buck to be their third. And I remember Han was like, not at the 8 p.m. time slot.
I didn't think so. Also, I think this is all exactly, I mean, like, I don't think we talked about them being married, but like in one of our season 9 specials, when we were like in the section where we're like, what's coming up and like our wish list, I think we were like, in that episode, you need to give us like showing that Buck is bisexual without saying it, because we know that you won't, because bisexual doesn't.
You 100% said that.
We did.
Yeah. I watch all your shit.
I just
thank you. We did say that, and I think honestly, this is. If this is the most we ever get, like they don't necessarily like have to say bisexual. They put it in
what we asked
right
for.
in front of you.
Yeah.
Like
with the montage.
There's absolutely zero denying that Buck likes both.
Yeah, and they're not giving
time.
Yeah.
Not choosing is what I mean. Why choose?
Yes.
And I think this was kind of like the conclusion of the quote that we got in season 8, like after Tommy breaks up with him, and
it was 8:07. Yes, when Maddie's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which
to jump back into.
So like both.
It's both.
It's both.
It's both. Yeah.
Because why? Yeah, why choose?
Why choose?
You don't have to
well,
choose.
he did choose. He was like, I need one person actually.
Yeah, but he didn't choose either of them.
No,
which is interesting.
Still mention the montage, and I have to watch it 8 million more times. But one thing that struck what I loved is that canonically Buck likes pushing people against walls, and I just want to.
He likes being pushed against the wall too.
That's what I have to rewatch. But I like that mirroring, even though it forced me to remember the Tommy Buck scene. Unfortunately,
no, it was very similar to.
But I was like, that was purposefully mirrored, right?
And with lights on.
Yeah, the lights on. I just appreciated the Buck had sheets. So,
and I mean, honestly, so interesting. It's weird that Buck has moved into 2 different houses and has christened them both.
Yes, but
it's happened twice, 3 times, kind of. So I think we deserve a nickel. So, Hey Buddy also said, it's also interesting that when Buck said it was mind-blowing, Eddie said, which one? Food for thought.
Wait, what?
When Buck said it was mind-blowing, Eddie was the one that was like, which one? Like he wanted to know. Purely curious for his friend. Yes. Completely. So
I feel like that next Eddie Queer special is going to get moved up the timeline. Just so we can talk about this. I mean, like, we'll talk about 100%. It a little bit in the special that'll come out.
We're going to have to do an addendum to this one.
And I will be sad.
It's fine.
Well, we can wait a little while until we get like the confirmation, and then we can be like, haha, part 2.
Yeah. Eddie is, I mean, clearly on a journey, and we are not crazy. We are not crazy.
I just want to point to everything that we said in today's
it's like
pod episode
right there. You should just listen to it.
And then they just laid it out.
They
all
literally
over again
said
in this
it.
Episode.
Like almost every single point too. Like the stuff about like Eddie didn't want to go out and look for anything.
Waiting for it to come
remind him that he has to.
Yeah. Y'all, they're in your walls. I actually, I'm like, in your walls. So,
not to like pat ourselves
in
on
our
the back,
Google Drive and shit to like for this one, but yeah, we do good media analysis. That's all that's telling me. Yeah. I also just love the weird little kismet of like us releasing shit on like very like poignant days that like episodes relating to that come out.
When are you releasing Buck Begins? Because maybe it'll align with like a Buck
Wish I could tell you.
Or something.
Wish I could tell you. I'll know that as soon as I know when the next like break is for like 1 or 2 weeks.
So you haven't filmed it yet?
No.
Because I want to know if it's going to be 6 hours long.
It probably won't be 6 hours long. We would have filmed it by now, but then
sounds like a challenge.
When we started recording Heated Rivalry episodes, so
all right, I support that.
Like I feel a little bad because like we recorded the crossover episode that comes. We didn't even record 4 yet. Because we recorded the crossover episode. That's the last Rewatch episode we recorded, and we recorded it with Trent from 901 TV News. And that one's getting pushed out because of the Heated Rivalry
stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
You're behind. Sorry to like call you out.
Yeah, I know. It's hard for us to put
our own schedule. It's whatever we want.
It's fine. It's fine. Worth it if we get queer
a little bit.
Eddie.
Maybe it's just the kismet. It's like, no, don't do Buck Begins yet. Like release that when something big Buck happens. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. They need to torture that man. Why
even Oliver was like, no, do weird shit to
seriously.
Me.
Yes. Unhinged.
Yes.
He is ready. He is on the Freak for Freak tag. I feel like that's confirmation.
The way that this episode was like, nobody is Freak for Freak. Thanks for noticing.
No, they did. They did. Danny asked, I haven't seen the ep, but is there Buddie in it? Not explicit, but there are a lot of really good things.
I mean, it's not nothing.
No, it's also the first like normal interactions we've gotten out of them all season. So
because they have been all right, so think about it. If we have a 3-month time jump between this and this, Eddie and Buck have not been normal with each other for a year. A year.
No. Yeah.
Because in the chronology, that means Eddie left a year ago and they have not been normal.
No.
I do think it's also super interesting that like Buck was like, you need to get laid, basically. And then
it was really
got to the club and there were people, he was like, actually, I'm not really super invested in getting you laid anymore.
Well, and
sure he won't unpack that.
Eddie rightly pointed out, you haven't hooked up with anyone either. And he's like, okay, what was Ravi's exact clapback? What was the phrase?
He said Tommy by choice. And he went, yeah, Tommy's choice.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed the Tommy. Savage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I love it.
Because I thought for like a millisecond that he was going to bring up.
Yeah, I did too. So do we still think that Eddie, because I feel like Eddie kind of had like a about it, but I'm not sure.
No, I'd have to watch it.
I was ascending to a
different thing. That made sense for like it was Tommy's choice. Like Tommy broke up with him.
Yeah.
So I'm still sitting and watching Ravi for like to drop that bomb.
You know, he's Ravi is our wingman, our buddy wingman. He's our savage buddy wingman. Like he's
not a kamikaze wingman like Buck.
I almost on the live stream, I should have been more clever, said, and he doesn't even like to fly domestically. Which remains insane, by the way, that they dropped that into that early on. I just rewatched 9A in the last 2 days to refresh for this. So I was like, man, that was shots fired.
Oh my god.
That's so interesting. It also I just loved everything about this dynamic because it was like Eddie just agreeing to go out because like they wouldn't leave him alone, and then it's like he has to put on the performance, right? But as soon as Buck like starts accidentally, getting hit on, Eddie has no problem with it. He's like, great. Don't pay attention to the person who doesn't want to date women in the room. Like he's so on board because like the pressure is taken off of him, so he doesn't have to perform.
It's like,
so interesting.
Jade wasn't looking over at him. He was looking. She was looking over at Buck, and Eddie's like, oh, thank God. Meanwhile, if someone were actually looking over at Eddie or Buck would be like, they're not good enough for you. So it's an interesting. That's not what happened in this episode, but like,
no,
it has happened before.
It's just so interesting because it's like, first of all, we've never seen this dynamic before.
Never,
like,
ever,
it was
ever.
such a weird thing for Buck to be suggesting because he has never been the one to be like, you need to date someone. You need to like.
They
hook
have
up with
literally
someone.
never talked about sex.
No,
ever.
They have
other than the like, I can't get it up for my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's the only other time they've like talked about
they
it.
don't
she likes it in the morning, and Buck's looking at him like, what is the problem here? I do not understand what the problem is. Your girlfriend wants to have sex with you all the time.
I just had a Marisol War flashback.
Yeah, so did we.
Eddie.
What was it? Was it last night? This has been a long day. Last night, Hansel and I rewatched a couple episodes. We're like, okay, we got to get back in like the 911 headspace. So we did this crazy like little mini marathon of 7:05, then 9:05, then 8:17, and like I feel like that was the best choice we could.
Oh yeah, you should do that, and then also rewatch 9:07. Then right after that,
it's strangely
it's the spiritual
topical
successor to that string of episodes. I don't know, man. There's so much to dig into there. I can't wait to like rewatch it and like pick apart everything. Yeah.
Well, I feel like we've been feasting specifically in Eddie and Buck in the locker room scenes in the last season and a half.
They've brought back like the locker room chats.
2 seasons. Yeah. Like when you think about the 701, Eddie's reaction to Buck breaking up with Natalia happened in the locker room. My brain is like, there were definitely some in the rewatch I did in the last 72 hours.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a place where things are happening now. Which
is so interesting because it is again the glass closet. Just saying.
It's literally a glass closet. Though I noticed they redid in terms of set design their cubby holes. They now have much better storage, which I appreciate because it's always bothered me.
They did that at the end of 8, didn't they?
Yeah, sometime in the last like season and a half.
Well, no, they've had cubby holes for a while. I think they're doing,
but it was like they had shelving before, and now they have like better lockers. I mean,
they're also doing different.
This is my dumb orange.
Oh my god, your hair matches.
I think
excuse you. I am blonde now. Thank you.
Okay, so sorry.
This is. I've been changing my hair color. This is basically my natural hair color. I've been in denial for a long time. I have 2 cats. Yes, to chill in the chat.
I feel
my Eddie and Buck, if you will. Not really. It's a girl and a boy, but one is like big and dumb, and the other is anxious and weird. So
that tracks. I think they've been doing some different angles of filming in the locker room, which I do appreciate. I think it makes it a little more dynamic that way. Let's see. The red herring and the fake out of Jade and Zane pretending to be siblings was an interesting choice. I love that choice. I love red herrings. I think it was great.
It was funny. Yeah. And it didn't come to fruition, but I still appreciate my demented suggestion that they could have been step siblings. Just saying.
Yeah. I like it better that they are.
I like it better that they are married and they wanted a unicorn, obviously. But yeah.
Okay, so
I keep hiding the chat, sorry.
Anyone have like questions or just like things that they want us to address like via the episode that we just watched or the episode that we just put out or anything? Because I feel like we've been hopping all over the place. I don't know what we've covered and not.
Someone asked a tiny bit up about the Nashville crossover.
We have no idea.
Interesting.
I love talking about the Nashville crossover.
We have no idea when it's happening.
Oh, was Rock
when it's happening? Speculate
what we think is going to happen when Buddie goes to Nashville.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's gonna? Sorry.
What do we think is gonna happen when Buddie goes to Nashville?
I don't know what I think is gonna happen. I can tell you what we hope is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still has a whole episode planned.
I need Roxy to clock Eddie's gay ass.
Yes, that's
like
that. On my list. That's on my list.
Yeah. Poppy wants to know all of our theories on Nashville, hopes, dreams, visions.
I don't know. Just like they're definitely gonna be their dynamic duo-ness. I need Buck and Eddie to react to the Boston firefighters, because I know they're gonna Tom and Brady.
Which is the most obvious and yet hilarious thing they could have done.
Spoiler if you don't know, the Boston firefighters named Tom and Brady, but they do like push Eddie and or pull Buck down or something. They're doing stuff.
Cheating scandal.
They're cheating.
The 118 and the 113.
They're from Boston.
You know what I would live for? What if they do a thing where Tom and Brady are in a relationship together? That would be deliciously meta.
Funny. I've been there before.
They're gay and evil.
Yeah. You know what?
Every gay person is a gay or more evil person.
Gay or more evil person. 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, gay people can contain multitudes.
I think it's funny.
Queer is a spectrum.
Yeah, you know what I thought was funny is that people confused one of them for Oliver.
Bro, they were doing that whole day that those pictures were dropping, and I was
It
like,
looks really similar, but it has to be like, I want to believe that's intentional though. That it's like
that's what I'm trying to say.
Are they giving us basically? No, they might be reheating the Hot Shots nachos, where it's like the doppelgangery kind of thing as a mirror.
I would die.
I'm pretty sure
them be like, "Is this play about us?"
I'm pretty sure that it's the white guy who is against, like, who's competing against Eddie, and I'm like, yes. I'm like, okay. To Alexa's point, like, what if they're gay and like, what if they, he's so perfect, right?
Parallel the Lone
hitting
Star.
on Eddie,
hitting on Eddie, but he hates him.
Crossovers are when we get queer shit. Queer moments. Come on.
We said this, I think, in our wish list, or something in our last season 9 special. I think specifically about, and I'm sorry, someone said this. Maybe it was Aaron. About like paralleling the like TK clocking Buck thing with Roxy clocking Eddie, and being something about your partner, and like, we haven't been partners since I moved.
We said that. We said that in our Dating is Performing.
Did we?
Yes.
It
was the Best Buddies. It's in our Best Buddies segment, which is available exclusively.
Sorry, you have to pay
Patreon.
us $10.
We talk for a while about Eddie and Roxy for a crossover, and a little bit about what if Eddie had dated Tommy. Actually, it's quite funny.
Yeah. It's timely too, because it was a couple days before a lot of the spoilers dropped.
When that came out. Yeah. I think it was before we even knew anything about what that was gonna be. We just knew there was going to be a crossover at some point.
At that point, Ryan had followed Juani, and I was like,
right, but we didn't know
my new personality.
Actually be the firefighter Olympics or whatever.
No, I think we just assumed at that point.
I'm very interested to see the interactions between, the Nashville 113 and Buck and Eddie, and just I need Juani or Roxy to clock that. I would love if like you're saying, Tom and Brady did something.
I'm sorry, there's another Jill.
Oh no. Is there?
Yeah, Poppy Pickle is my friend, and her name is
Oh.
So I have 2 Jills. In my life.
Hi, other Jill.
I will continue to call you Poppy, because otherwise I will be confused.
Poppy works. I also call her Poppy.
A gaggle of Jills.
I'm already confused enough by the Hannah in chat, and I keep thinking people are like full naming my ass.
not you.
Too many Hannahs. Yeah, if there were other Alexas, I would throw hands. So, yeah. There's another Alexa who lives in Connecticut with my exact name, like my legal name. And I sometimes get her receipts for a mac and cheese store in New Haven. So I think she goes to Yale. That's all I really know about her. She is 20 years younger than I am. So.
That's incredible.
Like, that's my...
Alexa,
I always feel very territorial. No, I literally, I got a receipt notification like a week ago. I was like, oh, she's like hangry. She's probably hungover. She's like drunk or high.
There's 3 other people with my exact first and last name, and spoiler
you have to fight them.
They're also all Jewish.
You have to fight them.
I don't have to. They just come up in the actual Google results for my name, which I'm fine with.
Well, mostly I'm like, why is like I have had my email address of my legal name.
Yeah.
For like, what year is it? It is 2026
you're old.
Now. I am very old. I have had that account since literally Gmail was created. So that had to be, was that 2007 or 2008? Like, something I am the OG. Like, why is she confusing the email? I do have questions anyway. So yeah. So no, I squatted on Gmail. I knew someone who was a beta tester at Google, so I got the earliest invites. I was in on the ground floor in Gmail for my legal name. So that's the benefit
thing I've ever heard.
Yes. Well, no, you want to actually.
I got Gmail before everyone else got Gmail.
I did, but you want to hear the actual hipster I have? This is the benefit of age wisdom. I also have an OG Facebook account. I have had Facebook since the first month thefacebook.com existed.
Oh man.
Well, because so my beef with the universe and Hollywood and screenwriting is that The Social Network, the movie, got it wrong. They have a factual inaccuracy in their movie that upsets me, where they say that the school newspaper, I know, at Boston University was the BU Bridge, which is bullshit and a lie. That is a magazine at Boston University, but the student newspaper is the Daily Free Press, because I was in the newsroom the night the Facebook launch story broke, and I created my account that night. I am a Facebook hipster.
Wait, what?
That's the worst hipster to be, Alexa.
Exactly. But no, I remember when it was this janky ass website where you could add your class schedule, and it basically like connected you with people who were in your classes. It was so basic because at the beginning it only had 12 schools on it. I am so old.
Oh my god. No, Paisley said crazy lore drops. Alexa, holy shit.
I don't keep this secret. I mean, this is just my life. But
Carter said, in 2007, I didn't know how to read.
That's
a year after I graduated high school, bud.
I was in college, so yeah.
I had already binge watched all of Queer as Folk and the L Word the summer after I graduated high school.
I watched that as it was airing. I am so old. Okay.
Yeah. I wish I could have, but I was living
a youthful spirit.
I do have a youthful spirit.
Yeah.
Question mark concern. So EJ said, I bet no one named Alexa owns an Alexa. I do, but fun fact, well, technically you can change its name. Still also has a beef with the Amazon.
Did you update your Alexa? Because like now it talks to me and I can talk to Alexa about shut up, don't say anything.
Fun fact,
all the time.
You can actually neuter your Amazon devices so that they don't listen to you. So I have had it off for like 6 years because when I used to film my YouTube videos, it would go off when I said my name, and I got fed up and I turned it off. So it doesn't listen to me. It only works if I use my Amazon remote.
Well, if you notice in our openers when we say, because we swap between don't listen to me, hey Siri and hey Alexa, whenever we do the Alexa, shut up bitch.
This is exactly what happens. This is one of the reasons why it takes 10 minutes to get Alexa, through our opening.
We have Sil do it so it'll actually play the song so that we can vibe for a minute.
Yeah, it's great.
She's the only one with an Alexa.
I prefer to do the Hey Alexas over the Hey the other one because
it sets
then I have
off.
to take the camera off.
Yeah.
So at least this one I can tell her shut up or I'll beat her up.
Carter says Alexa's giving Eduardo right now. Yeah. Like, do you like, not if you want me to respond. That's a joke. Obviously, I respond to Alexa and only Alexa, by the way. I am Buckley, apparently. I do not respond to nicknames. So cheers.
Which is funny because Hannah's the nickname like giver.
Yeah. I
haven't actually shortened your name, which is really weird. Because I only think here's the thing. I only like to do one syllable as much as possible, but the only way to do that with you is to call you Al or Lex.
Al, and I will kill
Lex.
you.
Lex feels like I'm calling you like Lex Luthor, and that just
don't do it.
Yeah.
No, my mom had Buckley spirit.
It was Alexa.
She named me Alexa because she did not want me to have a nickname. That's why she
your like full name is.
Yeah, my full name is Alexa. She didn't want to name me Alexandra because she didn't want it. So my real name, I mean, I've not kept it a secret. Like I'm not like spilling things. Like I have always legally, I am. My name is
Alexandra. I mean, that's valid.
Okay.
I think somebody asked.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
What did somebody ask?
No.
I was just gonna
we don't have to blather about my name anymore, egotistically, narcissistically.
Sorry. No, somebody was asking like, when do we think the Nashville crossover is happening? And somebody was like, it was episode 16. I think that's
you
just
guys have theories.
Code.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't think this is actually.
This is what I think. Okay. So I think it was production code 16 for Nashville because they're like super far ahead because they started in like June of last year. Yeah, they're pretty much almost done. But because this is coming to fruition later, I think they filmed it as 16. We know production codes switch around.
Yep.
I'm pretty certain, especially because, and I have basically nothing to base this off of other than it would be smart and topical, but especially because they're doing the firefighter games, basically, I think it's going to be airing as like
right after
9, 10, 110, which would if they still if they continue. No, I think 10.
How?
Oh no, 11.
It's 9/11. It's 9/11 right before the opening ceremonies.
Okay, so which I think is like February 5th.
Yes.
Which is right before the Olympic opening ceremonies, and then they would take a break.
Yeah.
So I think that is where they're going to place.
That's where I put my money on.
Yeah.
Or after, but I feel like after it's kind of like the hype of the Olympics is gone.
Yeah.
So kind of like it doesn't.
I feel like they're gonna wrap up these current multi-parters. I think we're gonna wrap up whatever's happening with Hen, and we're gonna wrap up the hacker Nashville thing. Yeah, and then they'll probably do. I mean, this is just the rhythm of the seasons. They'll do 1 to 2 filler episodes, bottle-like episodes, and Firefighter Olympics is
like every third. Yeah.
Yeah, it would slot in really before they ramp up to whatever their end of season is.
Also, I think
I think it's 111 for Nashville, Aaron.
I also think there was like the interview with Rashad Raisani.
Yeah,
I think they said that they were prepared to shuffle things around,
move it
to make it earlier.
Yeah, well, because it works so well. It's not a literal bottle episode. I know that's the wrong term, but it works well as a standalone.
A one-off. Yeah.
It's a one-off. Yeah.
These crossovers have to be like a one-off.
It's versatile in that way. So, though, that's what actually makes the Lone Star one so tricky because it's technically not. It does work as a standalone, but it also doesn't. Because it directly, Owen's arc in that episode with his thing with Hen directly follows on the previous episode. And the first time I watched it, I had never seen Lone Star. I was so confused. And then I watched the whole show and I was like, this makes so much more sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't even it's not a spoiler because you know that the guy dies because you watch the crossover, but
you have no context for why it's such a big deal.
You got in there still. When he died, I was like, holy fucking shit.
It was crazy.
That show was a freak apps. It was insane. That show, honestly, so I watched that between 8A and 8B. or during a little bit of overlap. And that is the reason I was like, 911 has to kill someone. And that's why I accidentally manifested the horrors that we experienced. And I both apologize and not apologize. But I watched Lone Star killed so many people you don't even know. Still, there are more coming.
Yeah.
They were bold. And I appreciate it. Like, no one was... Well, that's not true. Some people were safe. But still.
I want to talk about...
People died.
Something Carter brought up, which is, if Hen's fired, is Eddie going to be like a sad little man kicking rocks next episode? Yeah. What are the dynamics going to be if he doesn't have a paramedic partner?
Isn't he kind of like from the 9-10 behind the scenes? Aren't they kind of like paired up, Buck and Eddie? I mean,
but
a little
guys,
might be
show math. We've had a 3-month time jump. Harry can be almost done with Proby School.
Yeah, that too. Harry's coming back. I mean, not coming back. Coming on.
I'd say the fastest you can get through the program, I want to say it's 6 months, but it might actually be 4.
But like no one else is a paramedic other than paramedic. He has to be the captain. So like, who are they going to shuffle over to like back up?
So maybe we'll have a revolving door of colorful characters.
I'm not sure they're going to do that. I have a
feeling
feel like
that Eddie can flip flop like he did in season 5.
Yeah, but I also feel like Chimney would probably take some point on paramedic stuff. Like he would still be giving the orders and everything, but like if he had to go into action, it would be on the paramedic side. I
agree,
especially because if we have Harry in there, then he's another firefighter body. I also saw EJ said earlier for the crossover with Buck and Eddie going over to Nashville and Hen fired, if she's still gone at that point, who's gonna be on shift? That's like everybody.
I desperately want the B shift bottle episode so bad. Because the comedy,
the background, like fucking gossip.
Yeah, I want exactly. Yes, I want to like see their perspective of various things over the years, and I want them to just be like, "What is this drama? Why are these two firefighters in love with each other?"
We just rewatched 905, and like when Buck and Eddie start having their little tussle, like in the engine bay, and there's like a couple background people on the left, and they're both just like,
one turn,
here we go again. Like they're just like, oh, all right, get the popcorn. Like
it's another marriage dispute. Let's watch. Yeah, no, it's so funny. I lost my train of thought.
I mean, I would too.
But yeah, nobody's gonna be on shift. But I think, I remember. I would love a B shift bottle episode where it's like either Buddie is like super, super imminent or has just happened, and then we get like everybody's reactions to it, and it's like
epic.
Oh my god!
Actually, okay. The way to do this, I think, is to do B shift, but Ravi's working with B shift.
So then they get all the first.
Yes. So he's like filling in the blank. So like they're saying stuff, and he's like, "Well, actually," and then they get to the Buck and Eddie thing, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know."
Yeah. No, they're like mining for the gossip, for the lore, and Ravi's like, "Let me tell you."
So Carter has a good question. Does B shift even know them? So
yes.
I have looked at LAFD shift schedules like a psycho. Generally, it's research. But I'll say, at least based on the show, because they ignore logic and timing all the time, I choose to believe that there's been enough overtime shifts that they do have some.
Yeah.
And there would be overlap.
Filling in for people.
Yeah,
so
they've
done that in canon.
Yeah.
And in fairness, canon is also deeply inaccurate because I'm crazy. They work 24-hour shifts. I was watching. It's only 24-hour shifts, and I was watching. It was probably the Dia de los Muertos episode. I was rewatching one of them. I think it was that one, and it had them like, it was clearly all the same day, except it had them like, oh no, it was Hen's birthday episode.
Yeah,
it
really
bothered me because she like. goes home. It's all implied to all be the same day with that guy who keeps getting into scuffles. Not possible because Hen goes home. I'm inattentive, but 24-hour shift.
No, I noticed that too. I'm choosing to believe it's like 2 consecutive days.
Hopefully, but basically, it's a courtesy that technically you're off shift at 8 a.m., but it is a courtesy that the next shift comes in
early,
minimum 1 to 2 hours early.
Yeah.
So they would have overlaps every morning.
Yeah.
I like research too much. It's fine. But yeah, the LAFD schedule is publicly available. You can look at the calendar and you can know when our 911 crew should be working. So yeah.
Isn't it like, okay, you're going to correct me because I don't actually remember, especially because
I'm crazy.
Almost an entire bottle of wine at this point. Isn't it like 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off? And then at some point they get like 3 days off?
Yes. So it'll be it'll be 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 48 off? 20
hold on. Carter said 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 96.
It's so basically like every week and a half to 3 weeks they have 3 days off.
And then
4 days off. Sorry, 4 days off. So it's like block. It's like very interesting block scheduling. And when you all told, they basically work 12 to 14 days a month. And it varies month to month.
Yeah.
So
but those are like very strenuous. Like
they're very long shifts.
Which is why they do the flip flop.
There was something about overtime limits. I really went in deep. I'm so sorry, everyone. That I didn't quite understand. I was like, I am not smart enough to understand this. I'm sure actual firefighters understand how this works. So, yeah.
No, again, there's a certain point where I'm like, I understand, and then they've lost me because, like, sometimes we do stuff for like our Wikipedia section.
Exactly,
like, when
a
lot
on the show.
The battalion research, I was like, okay, makes sense. And
when
then I
it's
was
implied,
like, all right, I'm lost.
It's implied several times in previous seasons, and then it carries over into fanfic I've read, that they get off shift and then go out. That is not possible.
That's
because
crazy.
they get off shift in the morning. You cannot get off shift and go to the club. That is not
but like
thing.
When they go to
if they do like an 8 a.m. to an 8 p.m.
They don't do it. That does not happen. It doesn't happen. Like, it's only 24 hours.
Oh, wait.
The most
I can't
8 a.m. to 8 a.m. Yeah.
I think the most common thing I see is like them going to get breakfast afterwards, which does make sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. Crazy. Hi. Now you know how my level of anal retentive brain functions. I'm like this with books too. Like when I read a book and there's a logical fallacy, it's like, no, I'm sorry, this book is dead to me. I especially in mysteries, I'm like, this is not physically possible. This is not logically possible. Like I read one recently where I was like, that character would not be charged for that crime. Jail. Not literal jail. Actually, you would not go to jail for that. This is stupid. I hate it. That would not be a charge. That is legally inaccurate, and I don't like it.
It's like me trying to get through the steamboat scene.
Oh my god!
I was like, nope, let the logic go, and then it was over, and then I was like, okay, there's no way that steamboat would actually have taken out the supporting,
so funny,
like fucking concrete beam in real life. What they're basing off of, where the actual bridge collapsed happened, which was Baltimore. Shout out Carter and I, who live closest to that. It was a fucking like
cargo ship at speed.
Cargo ship at speed, like a huge ship with a ton of weight, like a metal ship, not a fucking dinky little wooden steamboat.
I love my ability to suspend disbelief.
I can't. Same. I'm terrible. I'm a lot. But to that end, though I'm writing romance now, whoops. It means my thrillers, I really don't do logical, like they have to logically hold together or I will kill someone. I mean, non-literally. I really care. So, yeah.
I would expect
in romance, it applies in other ways. I'm very, the things that trigger me in writing romance are really funny. So, yeah.
Carter said, I literally got off work the day after the bridge collapsed. That's how Baltimore-pilled I am. I was driving home from visiting a friend in DC, and like all the friends who knew I was doing that were like, can you tell us that you're okay?
Yep. Yeah. I reached out to all my family members, even though I was pretty confident they were not on that bridge.
Yeah, because like the part of Baltimore that happened in is not anywhere near where I go.
Rock also lives in Baltimore, so they were supposed to be on the bridge when that happened, but you were not, right?
Well, I'm glad that you were not.
I'm very glad that you were not.
Relevant question. Did you ever drive to, I think is it Delaware? I want to say it's Rehoboth, that psychotic bridge that is like 3 miles long.
Yes.
It's terrifying.
I hate it. I refuse to take it anymore.
And I hate it. As a kid, I remember being like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die on this bridge.
No, my mom hated that bridge. And like, so my dad would always drive over it. And then one time we drove down separately so he could stay later with his golf friends. And my mom had to take the bridge by herself. Because this was like back before you could like reroute in Google Maps. We were still using like paper, like you knew the route or you had to take
like you had to print out Quest Map.
That didn't even exist yet when I was a kid.
Then. We're so old.
MapQuest did not exist. It was the 90s.
Paper maps.
Okay, I didn't know it was the 90s.
We're so
yeah, so she still holds that grudge. I mean, like they're divorced and they're fine, but like she still brings that up yearly. Like how
she should. These are mid-Atlantic state pains.
Yeah. I hate that fucking bridge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it must have been on the way to Rehoboth. So like my family would usually go to Ocean City, and I feel like we only did that bridge once or twice, which would have been Rehoboth. So local. But yeah. Ocean City, if anyone else goes there.
EJ, this is so funny.
That the guy on the picnic date thing was going to end up being a serial killer or something when they mentioned murder.
No, I actually appreciated that because I would make that joke. Yeah. Because statistically, meeting men on apps, you might die. So I appreciate
I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, either he's like a serial killer or he's gay.
Yeah, no, I thought Vera, I love how I can tell this is Vera just by the picture, by the way.
Yeah.
Vera said Scott Hunter coded. No, if I hadn't read those books, I would have literally thought that Kip was about to get fucking killed off in episode 3.
But I would. I guess I am Scott Hunter coded because I would totally say something like that. I would drop a serial killer fact 100%.
It's the fact that he kept bringing it up. So what were you gonna say?
Yeah,
I was just gonna say like I thought that it was gonna like him being like the serial killer because like he mentions that I was like, oh, are they actually gonna do the like what's her name, the girl? I don't know what her name is anymore. Not in Nicole, the girl that hooks up with Buck. I thought they were gonna make her weird.
Oh.
Jade.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna make her weird. And I thought they were gonna make the guy weird at this point. I thought they were just gonna make it weird, and
like
then,
they were hunting for prey.
Which kind of.
I would have appreciated.
Statistically impossible that Buck has not had a stalker yet.
Yeah,
literally.
I know that they could have done it. Has to be
technically. He kind of did in season 1, but it was
that's
a
catfish.
Situation.
That's different. They weren't stalking him,
but
they were just stalking
obsessed with his catfish. So I think that they should do a stalker plotline.
They should.
I thought you meant Abby because I was like,
oh, me too.
I mean,
no, I knew what you meant.
Abby more than I do.
I think they have to do it a little further removed from the Maddie kidnapping storyline.
Probably, exactly.
But I do think.
Do it after Buck and Eddie are together for like
that would be good.
Yeah.
Also, I just need everyone to experience trauma with me. I am technically Abby's age from season 1 now, and I'm really upset about that. That is psychically very strange for me. Just trying to conceptualize.
I don't even know how old she is supposed to be in that season.
She was 42. In season 1, and I
said it in the pilot.
Chasing a 26-year-old, and I'm mildly horrified. So,
yeah.
And did it kind of illegally too.
Not kind of. That was illegal.
100%. That was
literally
upsetting.
Actually.
But at the same time, a part of me is like, get your groove on, and then the other part of me is like, ooh, cringe.
Get your groove on, but be like upfront about that.
No,
that's
it's like
what
get your
you're
groove
doing.
on for like a good reason. Yeah.
And he was such a baby. Like we look at him now and it's like, ooh, Oliver, I'm so glad you ate a sandwich.
Jill, I don't know why you're surprised that someone already edited all the things she said to the Buddy Ravi
Club. I love it.
I expected
I love
that
it. I want it.
9:05.
Thank you. They're doing the Lord's work. I've been wanting this since
version though.
Stills came out.
Or remix?
Oh yeah, is it the Harrison?
The Harrison remix slaps
I love
so
that remix.
hard. It is so. I think I listened to it 150 times after that episode aired. Just on. I put it on repeat. I'm not kidding.
I know I did too. I had both of those back to back, and then I threw in the Russian version back to back, like all of those, and it already
I didn't know the
like some of my
Russian
top
translation
listen
until after this episode dropped.
Oh,
I love the direct Russian translation.
Oh, Nicole's here on TikTok.
Direct translation is always superior to whatever
when we watched this episode, we were
English.
on voice, me, Sil, Rachel, and our friend Nikki, who will be in our Heated Rivalry episodes, who was in our 302
yes
302 episode.
Yes.
But yeah, we were all on voice watching it together, and Sil was like, I stood up. I'm dancing with the tattoo drop.
Bro,
so
you should
have like gooped and gagged.
I was comment about Oliver in the club. That was upsetting. Oliver dancing.
Wait, what?
What about what?
EJ has a comment. Can we talk about Oliver's dance moves in the club?
I was not paying attention.
Secondhand embarrassment.
Terrible.
Full cringe. It was very bad.
I don't remember anything.
It was bad. I blacked
out. You know what though? I think that should inspire a lot of fix about Eddie teaching him how to dance.
Yes.
Oh, or maybe not bother.
Oh wait, I do remember. It was weird
the
dancing.
teaching and go to kissing. I don't know.
No, teaching him how to move his hips.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
good luck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Oliver is very talented.
I have to rewatch that,
but he has limits.
He mentioned something weird.
Yeah. He mentioned a lot of. He's a weird.
You gotta be more specific.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, EJ asked like 30 minutes ago. I think it was EJ.
Or
maybe
Vera,
it was
or someone. I don't know.
It was
I don't know.
About the puppy interview.
Yeah. Someone was like asked us what we thought about the puppy interview.
It was great.
It was great.
Love it. Gonna have to watch it again. I blacked out.
Can't wait to watch it like 40 more times.
But Aisha is the MVP of that video. Basically.
Yes.
Yeah. She owned. Yeah.
I love how she was so like kind of fearful at the beginning, but she looked like she was having the most fun.
Oh, she was.
Yeah. Well, and she clearly knows how to moderate those two.
Oh, yeah. And that's why they put her in the middle.
Men. Exactly. I was like, I appreciate everything about this. And in general,
like I could
producers.
talk about Buddy like a threat.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, like,
she didn't even amazing.
She's like, oh, you want me to talk about something else? No, okay, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up.
Not that this is the topic, but Oliver trying to be all like, I think that actors shouldn't interact with fandom. I'm like, okay,
please,
sure.
Trying to like throw the scent off.
You just arrived at this out of okay, Oliver. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Just as I come to fandom, how dare he?
Yeah.
Vera said Aisha is the older sister, 1,000,000%.
She sure is.
The way that she treats Oliver is exactly how I treat my younger brother.
Well, because he's ridiculous.
One, not the nice one.
He is absolutely unhinged ridiculous. Like,
No, I just love that they asked the shipping question.
Oh yeah,
in the interview, because like not that long ago. That question would not have been asked. Two, if it was asked, it would have been shot down. And then it's just like, I love the kind of fandom culture that we're in right now. Era. Where it's just
there's pros and cons to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's a lot of cons to like fandom not being like contained to fandom anymore.
Obviously,
what do you mean? Like, what am I getting OMG'd for? What did I say?
But also,
everything.
I will. Oh yeah, like
what did you say?
I don't think I said anything controversial.
Yeah, I don't think so. I do think that Oliver is incorrect. I do have to speak my piece. I do not think the ship name is Ray. I think it is Mavi. I just have to.
It's so much better. Yeah.
And Mavi is so cute. And I maybe that is
no less May Robbie. They're one of those ships where you need to say both names, like Dean Cass. Like I don't like saying Destiel. It's Dean Cass to me. So for me, it's just May Robbie.
So
I'm portmanteau, like old school. Like let's go.
Well, actually, portmanteau.
Oh no, I say this to their faces, Jill. This is not a secret. Like the middle one knows that I think he's the annoying one. Full love them both equally. Actually, but one of them is more annoying.
Smoosh names are not old school. Old school is a full-on slash. Like, I am an old school bitch. I refuse to say Drary. Like, fuck you. I like, not that I ship Harry Potter anymore, but when I did,
they are not created equally. I will say that.
Mavi sounds like a streaming service. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
I'm sorry, I'm lost.
What happened? That's a cute little name. Just ship names. May and Robbie. He said Ray. And I'm like, no, it's Mavi if we're gonna smoosh name them. So, yeah.
It sounds like a streaming service.
Robbie
I can't
May
do it.
Better. Let's just leave it.
Honestly, I think we should launch it. I think we should launch something named Mavi. It's actually really cute. So this is the branding marketing.
What are we streaming on Mavi?
I don't know. I don't know what we're launching, but we're launching a brand and it is named Mavi. So,
great. Yeah. I love it. How did you come up with the name? Well, you see.
Ani Rude will be our spokesperson. Corinne will make TikToks about it. It'll be great. Whatever I don't know what this brand is.
I love this plan.
All right.
Nicole said I drank too much wine for this.
Same. Okay. We have about 30 minutes left. So if you have topics you would like us to discuss, questions you would like us to answer, get them in now.
Speak now.
So give us a hard cutoff time for this.
I did. And I'm glad I did because there's shit to talk about.
There is shit to talk about, but like
we need to watch the things.
I mean, have we really touched on have we kind of hold on. Vera keeps talking about the 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock scene
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. What is it specifically about that? Because I know it's something, but like brain is not higher functioning right now.
So for Eddie, Buck was at Eddie's 9 o'clock and something like that.
Very intentional blocking.
Yes.
That Ravi is parallel with Jade and
for that
Eddie is parallel. Okay. We talked about it where it's like gay.
Well, yeah, but I didn't say 9 o'clock.
No. It's at the club scene.
That was
the club scene.
When at the end when Jade and Zane came to the station, that was that.
Yes, that's what
thing.
So what's the 9 o'clock scene?
So at the club
that was in the club.
Yeah. So like for Eddie, like Buck is at his 9 o'clock, and I guess Jade is at his 3 o'clock or whatever. And then for Buck, isn't it for Buck? Wait, I'm confused. I have to see.
I forget who said which.
Again. I have to look at that.
I don't have enough visual representation to Pepe Silva this bitch, so I need
someone. I know someone in the chat is going to explain it, and I just saw it on Twitter too. So, but I get it.
Jill also asked, speaking of Corinne, still no idea what May's arc will be this season. It definitely, I will say, it does feel like she's been put on ice a little after the first couple episodes. I'm curious, like, what they're going to do with her.
I think once we get more Harry, we'll be able to focus more on May. Yeah, well, she's been very supporting for the most part.
And Hen
taking charge in the emergency.
And Hen might be the interesting variable there as well. Mm-hmm. Like, kind of how that might shift.
I have Val asking, wait, is that Alexa? And Val loves your books.
Oh dear.
Over on TikTok, just to let you know.
Oh dear.
How dare you perceive?
How dare you perceive?
She writes books and she's obsessed with Buddie.
Amazing.
Multitudes.
It's like she drinks and she knows things.
And then Hey Buddy was saying that Buck told Eddie to look at his 9. So it was kind of like subconsciously Buck is telling Eddie to look at him because Buck gave him the wrong.
Well, he should look at him.
He looked good.
Yeah.
Everyone looked really good.
Everyone looked really good in this
really
episode.
good. I know this is like apropos of nothing, but not really. The puppy interview, I did find it interesting that the weird eyebrow thing reappeared for Oliver. Like at first when he had the line on his so that would be if it was this side, he has like a weird line on that side of his eyebrow. Remember
you're right.
Yeah. And we had discussed
this was filmed a while ago.
Yeah, well, we had discussed that weird line like May or June. So at first I thought, oh, this must be old footage, but then Ryan mentioned Dia de los Muertos episode, which means it was filmed recently. So I'm like, Oliver, what are you doing with your eyebrow? That's just my non sequitur comment about Oliver's eyebrow.
Wait, is it the fuck ass one?
It's the fuck ass eyebrow, and
I thought he just had a curl on his forehead.
Well, no, I think it was a line, and I'm going to be controversial about Oliver's curls. I didn't like his hair in the puppy interview. I thought it was a little wet and crunchy, and I have questions.
I liked it. I don't know. I'm just a child of the 90s, so I'm fine with the wet, crunchy look if it works.
As someone who's very into curl maintenance now, I just have opinions. So
his curl routine's bad.
His curl routine is absolutely
like his one he does himself. The one that
the one he does himself.
The one
I know who you mean.
Who's the hair god on set?
I know who you mean. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I will say this is my criticism to Oliver Stark, who will not watch this, or not my criticism, my note to Oliver Stark. He mentioned his products in his live with Aisha. You guys know this. I just want to say this on public. He uses a non-vegan leave-in conditioner, and I have notes, and I won't say judging him, but I am not a vegan, but I use vegan hair care for curls. And so I just think that he should work on that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he can afford it. He is rich. Why is he using Kiehl's? I have a fraction of his income, and I use designer vegan curl hair care. Just saying.
He can afford it. Yeah.
He can afford it. It's not even that expensive. The leave-in I bought was like $35, and it's vegan. He can okay, just saying.
Just wanted to throw this comment up. And I don't know your name right now because the usernames are being weird, but I hope you're still on and your power doesn't drop, but the general vibe was great.
Great vibes. Yep. Lots of queer coding for Eddie.
So much.
Lots of just like, hey, Buck's bisexual, but like doesn't actually know what he wants. He knows what he wants, but he doesn't want to look at it. You know what I mean? Like it's we'll have more,
we'll have so much
together thoughts for the episode that'll come out that'll cover this episode and 8, which also feels weird because I feel like 8 and 9 should go together, but whatever.
That's not our fault. That is ABC's fault. We're just rolling with it. It's easier than us doing every week. So
we can't do every week.
No, we can't.
Unless someone wants to be an unpaid editor.
In which case we will love you forever.
That's the payment we can afford to pay you. It's a love. Words of affirmation.
And probably a Patreon membership.
Yes, so we can give you Patreon stuff for free. And you can see all the stuff that we don't put on Patreon.
Oh, it's Demi. Hi, Demi, on YouTube.
Oh my God. Hi. I wish people's names were here. This is so
annoying.
I
don't know why.
What happened?
I don't know. It must
YouTube, what are we doing?
It must be YouTube talking to StreamYard some way. Oh no.
Alexa.
Oh no.
Did her internet?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably.
Well, remember she had that like heads up that was like, the internet might be fucked. And she was like, oh no. Yeah. She just lost internet. I just lost internet. No.
I feel like some of our ISPs give us like a time limit. I know Rachel gets that sometimes. I've gotten that sometimes too. It was always like at 1:30 or something like that. Or after 3 hours of streaming.
Yeah. But Demi said it felt like this was going to be the mid-season finale. I'm kind of glad it wasn't. Everyone who was going to have a huge crash out if it had been.
Here's the thing. The people who are going to crash out are going to crash out no matter what we get. So,
yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We're always going to crash out in a positive way. Yeah. We're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexa's been snatched.
Carter said YouTube confirmed Unseelie Fairy, stealer of names and also sometimes women.
Hopefully she'll be able to come back on.
I hope
before you have to sign off.
She said buddy system curse. That's true. This does make us, I think, 7 for 7.
Something always has to happen.
I thought there was like 1 week where nothing happened.
No. There was always something that happened. It wasn't always during the episode, but it was always like before. Earlier in the day. Or during.
Wait, I think a couple times it was like
wait, what? Okay. The year said Oliver confirmed the crossovers episode 12, but I don't know if it's on Maine or Nashville. I believe it's gonna be Nashville.
Yeah,
Vera, where did you see that? Was there an article?
Yeah,
also, people, are there articles? I have not been on the internet.
Oh yeah, are there interviews? Because like they haven't been doing press. Like we were like,
I'm okay with that.
Positive. Well, we were jump scared positive by the 2
I like reading the articles.
We were like, we didn't know that anyone was saying anything about this show anymore officially who's involved with it.
Yeah. I like reading the articles, but also
but you're responsible when you're reading the articles, Rachel.
Yeah, no, we don't like the fandom response to the articles.
No.
But I'm also hoarding the articles, so I have like my own little.
You are an article.
Hey, less work for you if there's no articles.
That is also true.
True. But I also like I didn't do a lot after the Bobby thing in season 8, and I know there were a cajillion articles and I haven't put any on there, and it's just like I have so much work to do later when we get there probably. Linked it on News and Press. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I wonder who it was. What the
was it the Rashad one? The one that I talked about?
Oh, it's a deadline.
Wait, is he actually?
What date it's coming out?
Hold on, I haven't opened it.
That could fix me.
Please hold.
No,
it's a deadline article. It's not by Nicole.
Yay!
Oh no, not that's not.
I haven't seen anything on the timeline.
Oh, you're echoey.
Here we go. Okay, deadline. Wait, yeah.
There we go.
So this is like legit because Deadline's like one of the big entertainment news outlets. Okay,
so it's
what did I miss?
I'm skimming.
I was struck by the podcast curse. Sorry.
Oh my god, you're one of us now.
I know.
Buddy, and the article title?
What?
Okay, article title on Deadline is 911's Oliver Stark on awkward time filming Buck's bi love triangle with real married couple, charged moments for buddy shippers.
What a crazy.
That's a long ass fucking title.
That is
I'm not. It says it's a 12-minute read. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. But hold on, I'm trying to see if he says anything about crossover.
The image they use has a Heated Rivalry image.
What? What? No, not on the page.
Can you kind of see that? It's there's like a Heated Rivalry thing on the image.
If it's just like an ad, then
no, it's the image at the top. They have Heated Rivalry in it. Here.
Not on my
I'm
desktop.
gonna send you a screenshot.
Please do. Okay. I'm skimming. I'm bad at
I found that it's episode 12.
Thank you.
We'll actually be there for episode 12.
So then is it going to premiere after?
That should be after then. The
Does
Olympics.
Say what date?
No.
Fuck my life. Oh yeah, no, there's Heated Rivalry in there. That is fucking hilarious.
Where?
In the images at the top of the article underneath the headline.
And sorry, I fixed my headphones. It wasn't connected before, so if there was an you can kill me.
That is not the headline picture on desktop.
No, it's not.
Well,
that's interesting.
Choices were made.
That is real interesting. Okay.
He said bigger bisexual with the Bambi eyes. That's them, right?
Yeah, third paragraph, second sentence. With the popularity of Heated Rivalry depicting two rival hockey players who have animosity on the ice rink but share a secret romance behind closed doors, many hope now would be a good time to make Buddie happen.
Is this the same article? Hold on.
I clicked on the one with the really long headline. Maybe
that's a different article. That's a different article.
Oh.
Different article.
Different article.
Can you send me the link, please? That's why I was like, what's happening?
That's also a good article. My Google Foo failed me. I just clicked on the first psychotically long headline I saw. That's also
that's a different headline. That's so interesting.
Oh, I will be reading that.
I can't, and it's by two different.
Hold on.
Two different authors.
Two different people. Okay, I'm clicking on the one you're actually talking about.
Yeah, this isn't the interview. It's just making comparisons. So the interview is the one by Glenn Garner. Yeah, okay. Gonna read that after we hop off.
Yeah.
Because I can't focus on so many things. But we have articles, and one of them talks about Heated Rivalry.
Guys, we are so back.
Oh, that's probably referencing Tim's. It's referencing Tim's comment to the Washington Post. Yeah.
Well, I guess this is a good segue, looking at Jill's comment that she highlighted from Oliver, to talk about I'm still figuring out how to be a half rather than a third. I thought that was really
I thought that was interesting too.
So Jill just copied a quote from Oliver in the article. He said, and so while this wild life may seem appealing, I think at the end of the day, what you want is to go home and have your safety there, the person that sees you and understands you. See me, Norman. Yeah. That's so. There's so much to think about with this episode. Like, they just did so much for us personally.
I mean, I choose to believe it was literally for us. I feel like Tim.
We are fans. We are feeling serviced.
Yeah.
in a
I feel deeply serviced in that sense.
Okay, I don't know if this is the quote people were talking about. Here's a question about Buddie specifically. Of course, I asked about Eddie because all the fans have been shipping Buck and Eddie even long before Buck came out, and I'm curious if that's something that you think the writers will ever entertain, or do you think it's maybe a little too unrealistic? And Oliver said, honestly, and this may be a little bit of a cop-out, but I don't know. I do know, however, that Tim Minear, who writes the show, said in an interview a few days ago he's actively a fan of the ship of Buddie, and he understands it and roots for it, and doesn't not like the idea of it, which I get it as well. I've spoken about it in interviews. I say happily that I see the moments that other people see, and you see fan edits, and there's nice romantic music playing over the top of it, or whatever it is, and you go, oh yeah, these do feel like charged moments. So yeah, I'm just happy to keep telling the story of these characters, and if that's the way that authentically Tim decides the story goes, then I think that's beautiful.
And that's been his party line
for
always.
Always.
Which is so diplomatic. Yeah.
Yep.
And that is also exactly what Tim's saying. They're both saying, like, yeah, we like it.
We're fans of it. We like it. If that's where the story goes, that's where the story goes. And this is very much like, not to be like up on my soapbox here, but for anyone who isn't like super familiar with like this kind of like PR, marketing, media, like interviews, like these interviews aren't really for us. This is like for the general audience, first of all. So the answers are always going to be not really aimed towards like specifically the people who are shipping that. Secondly, this is marketing. And they're never going to come out the gate and be like, yeah, we're going to do it eventually, but we don't know when. Like, they literally like,
never.
That would be terrible, even if they knew when. Like, why would
that would
they
be bad PR?
Terrible marketing. That's not what you do. So I just get really frustrated, like when these interviews come out and like people are like, "Oh, it's baiting." And I'm like, "It's not baiting.
No, it's
they
not.
literally
That is not
still
baiting.
Would you rather them lie and say like, no, it's never going to happen when like it's very clear that like the people involved in portraying the ship are like, I'm fine if it's written, and the person who's in charge of like saying it should be a storyline is like, I am a fan of it and like I'm excited by the idea of it, and it's like very obvious that like he wants to go that way. It just hasn't like manifested to completion yet, but like he keeps laying more and more groundwork.
It's in the back of his mind.
You have to read between the lines. They're basically going, hey, it's like thumbs up. They're like, I'm cool with it. Wink.
They are not shutting it down. And they are not saying, yes, it's going to happen and then not have it happen. They are saying it's in the air, but it's not a no, which is not baiting. It's not shutting it down. It's just like, to me, that gives so much hope, especially because they are like addressing it outright. It's like Tim just said, he's a buddy.
Yeah.
They know.
Like, they know. They're one of us.
This is completely different from like, I'm gonna have to say Supernatural here. The way they treated us. The way they treated
Sherlock,
and that too.
Mm-hmm. Sherlock was real bad. Like, we're not getting derision and mocking.
No.
Like, it's the tone is so different from like the early 2010s. Yeah.
Like, this is a case where, I mean, we're not crazy. It was designed that way. And the showrunner is on board, but TV is really complicated and it's just way more nuanced than people want to believe it is.
It's also just such a normal thing to drag out the will they, won't they couple. Like, that is just a normal TV thing to do. Like, think about like fucking Ross and Rachel on Friends. They didn't like end up canonically together until the end of the fucking show, even though they did like date on off and have a child.
Bones did this for a really long time.
So it's not even like really long like about it being a queer ship so much as just like it is the last big couple they're going to get together on the show,
especially
and you out
within a procedural
and you have to be able to honor that story and do it right, especially, and I think especially because there's so much love and care for those characters individually and as them as a unit. So it's like he wants to do it right.
Yeah.
And that's why it takes a little bit longer.
Do it right. And at the end of the day, it isn't a show that is centered around romance. It's always going to be a B plot. So it's like this is literally just like it's not because it's like minutely because it's a gay couple, but like mostly it's just
especially in earlier seasons.
Yeah, it's just
yes.
Just mostly now because it's a procedural TV show, and also like I look at it like the timeline was reset when we moved to ABC.
Literally,
so it's not like
so on the ABC timeline.
Like, no, this is the third year.
Yeah,
and not even
on ABC exactly.
The first season
we're only on season. Yes, we're only in season 3 in ABC timeline, and they never get together in season 3 of whatever it is.
No,
like a real main couple.
Isn't it usually in like season 4 anyway?
4 or 5. It's usually when things start to be going a little bit on fumes and they need to like reinvigorate. Because people are like, oh, Athena and Madney. I'm like, they are not main ships. I know they feel like main ships, but but
that was like baked in. That was baked in. Like, I mean,
no one is watching
911
for that.
I think, but then it was baked in. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't
like
they were going to play a will they won't they with Athena and with Madney. The only will they won't they did was when she had her mentee be in the later, but like it was never like a question of like would they end up together. So this is the only real like will they won't they like the big like this is a ship. There's no other ship that draws people into the show specifically for the ship. This is the ship.
This is the one.
Yeah. I think good comparisons are like Bones or Castle. And you do have to consider the reset timeline. So, like, theoretically, going off of fandom lore theory, this would have been season 4 or season 5 on Fox, and it didn't happen. And we have to accept that it didn't happen, and that they were going towards a timeline. So now we have a reset.
Like that does align with what we thought, where they were putting that into motion in season 4.
Yeah. And both of those shows, it was
what's been implied by Oliver that it was going to be.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Shut down, yeah.
And both of those shows, one Fox, one ABC, canon happened for those couples in season 4 and season 5. And toward the end of both shows, and actually it kind of killed both shows. So yeah, do with that what you will. You have, I think they have to be really circumspect about in terms of tension.
Yeah.
And payoff.
Yeah, because like once they get together, then what?
Well, they need to have a baby.
Well, yeah.
not
right away, but like
around it. I could milk minimum 2 seasons out of that. Watch me. If you let me in the writer's room, I could kill it.
Oh no, we're going to
thing.
I mean, we're going to transfer, but like hopefully not in like a bad, sad, tired. We keep doing this like for Henren, like but the family storyline of like we're trying to expand
if they got married by the end of season 10, maybe you could even push it to 11. You could do a baby arc, like a should we have a baby arc for an entire season, and then they actually have to have the baby. I can stretch it to season 13 or 14.
Yeah. I want that. Is it like, what is it called? Like a safe haven baby? Like they drop it at the firehouse. I want that.
That would be
accidental baby acquisition.
That would be perfect.
But I want Eddie conflicted.
Yeah.
About having a do-over baby.
Yeah. Because
it would be.
Yeah.
And also questioning whether he can. And that's why, like, normally I would actually advocate for older kid. But I think for them, it has to be a baby to dig into both of their psychic wounds.
Yes.
Because for Eddie, he wasn't there for Chris's infanthood specifically. And for Buck, I need him to have an infant in his arms. It's actually better if he's not biologically related to that child. Because I need him to have that oh shit moment of my parents are actually monsters. That they were incapable of loving me.
Yeah. And it has to be
heal.
Yes, exactly. It's
let go.
It would end up yes. Yeah. It would end up being not a do-over, which would be something that they are like conscious and concerned about, but it would be a breaking generational trauma. So it would be healing for I'm so
it would start out as Eddie being like, this is wrong. It's unfair to Chris. Like, I don't ever want it to be seen like I'm doing a do-over. And then he has to realize
my parents do. Yeah.
It's not really a do-over. Yeah. It's just, and I think this is a conflict that a lot of young parents feel if they have another child in their late 30s. It's like a thing that happens. And also then that also gives you dramatic material for Chris to deal with. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
He'll probably be in college by then. But
no, he will be gone. Tim and Ear, though, call me. I'm available. I'm local. It's fine. I have zero.
Come to your Inspector Gadget villain lair. Because I know you don't like to leave your house.
Yeah.
It is true. I'm very good on Zoom. It's fine. No, I'm kidding. I actually, the funny thing is, I actually love the office. I love going into the office. I love a desk. I'm more productive in an office.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I also prefer to write outside of the home. So COVID was really hard for me on multiple levels. So, yeah.
Well, basically all of that to say, like we're here, we're certain of the Buddie canon. Yeah. We don't know like what the timeline is for it, but
we
like,
just know it's happening.
As long as there's still momentum and they're still laying the groundwork for it,
like they did in this episode, which was significant for both of them.
Yes.
So
and 905 and like little stuff like at the beginning of 901. So like as long as they still keep like making forward momentum and we keep moving and we're not like literally just stuck in the same exact place.
We're on board. We're on this train.
I'm here for the story. I think it's a good story and like I hate to say this word because it's triggering for the entire fandom, but it's kind of realistic of what a situationship with your best friend would look like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Your demisexual best friend who does
demisexual best friend.
Yes, exactly. Which we also got more evidence for in this. Doesn't want to meet people on the apps, you know, like I mean that's just fair anyway.
And I love him with my entire being. Like every day I struggle with whether I'm an Eddie or a Buck girl. Like it hurts me. So
okay, no listos.
EJ said this episode was so buddy pilled. Correct. Yes. Jill said buddy stocks are way up after this week, especially gay Eddie stocks. Yes.
The gay Eddie was not subtle.
Oh, the gay Eddie, the gay Eddie between 905 and this is crazy.
Also, this episode was directed by John J. Gray.
Yep.
As well.
Who also did the look in the end of season 8 disaster. The long I'm right in front of you.
With 818.
The bachelor party.
Yes.
He's done a lot. He was the one that wrote Stuck. I just have to throw that in there. What?
Oh, it is true. It is contractually obligated that you must mention Stuck.
Yeah, I'm just fulfilling my societal expectations, you know.
No, but also think about like the way the bachelor party was shot and how we I concluded that was just a sex scene. He's doing the most.
Yes.
Yeah. We have a whole special on it.
Yes. And this episode was literally just like Buck and Eddie again dancing around each other, but in a new way we've never seen before. It's so interesting. I cannot wait to pick it apart.
Which is just like inching us closer because it's opened up this like
it's a new different door.
Yeah, this different side to it. So it's like, oh, we're getting
also the first time we've ever seen this is character growth actually.
Yeah.
I used to pray for times like this of Buck turning down someone who shows interest in him, which used to be the only thing that he required to be in a relationship. Yeah. There were two people in front of him, very hot people who he had very good sex with.
A unique sexual experience. Yeah.
And him being like,
and that's why I thought it was so interesting before he knew they were married, like just when he thought they were related, which is also wild. It's like he said like, I know what I have to do. And he said, break up with both of them. He could have just chose one.
Yeah.
Like that was not
would have been weird.
No, it would have been weird. It would have been weird. I know. I'm just saying like that was an option, but he was just like none.
Yeah.
Which I think is important development and growth for him as well because of what you just said.
Yeah.
But like actually, you know what? No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it here.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna go so Sil can tell us what she's gonna say because it's 12:30.
Thank you, Alexa, so much.
Don't lie.
No, it is early, but it's when we end the live streams.
Yeah. We're not going to bed yet.
No, we're just done being public facing.
I need time to dwindle down.
Continue crashing out.
Yeah.
Yes. And we will be talking to you while we're doing it. But anyways, thank you so much, Alexa, for joining us tonight for both our live reaction, which was on Patreon. It will be on YouTube soon. And our live stream tonight. It was so much fun having you here, especially for this episode. That worked perfectly.
Very well.
That just worked out for us.
Yeah.
I feel so special. So blessed. # humble blessed. Humble blessed. Yeah.
Anyway, we're glad to be back. Glad to be back with 911. Glad to be back with our live streams.
Yes.
I feel like we talked to most of you guys in the Discord, but it's fun to see all of y'all here together.
But if you're not in the Discord, you can.
I was about to call out Jill.
Jill's never gonna join the Discord.
Mostly because I think we keep asking her to, but it would be really fun.
No, it's not because
I know. It's okay. But yeah, if you're not in the Discord, and you want to be, because most of these people are super fun and are there too, you can join our Patreon. I think it's at least the $1 tier. And then you can,
and we don't kick you out. Like if you just want to join the Patreon, you can just pay the $1
and then just hang out with us forever.
We're not going to kick you out. Yeah, it's just kind of like our way of trying to like avoid like weird spammers or Buck Tommies who come harass us.
Oh
my god,
I'm scared. No.
Anyways, it's a fun group of y'all. It's nice to be back, and I'm sure we will be talking more about this episode. Can't wait for next week's episode.
What the fuck is happening next week?
I blacked out during the
the promo. Stuff. Was that the only promo? No, wait.
I don't remember.
What was the promo?
I don't actually remember.
Something with hen.
Something with hen.
I don't remember.
EJ said Athena lectures hen.
Okay,
sounds about right.
Yeah. No, lectures chimney.
Oh, chimney. Oh,
next week is the grocery store.
Is it? But it wasn't in the preview. It wasn't.
Was it the war?
But is that next week?
War and fighting back. I think
no, that one. Yeah.
No, war is the grocery store.
Whatever that is.
So that's next week.
Could be unless they shuffle things.
No, because I think it was
that's
war
the one
first,
with the script.
and then
yes.
MCA on TikTok says it was the AI attack.
Oh yeah,
right.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
war.
It.
Okay. Yeah. War.
Jill says next week is war. So then the one after that is fighting back, and then we don't have the title for 10.
Okay. For reasons, possibly.
Yes.
And they're filming 9/11 right now, and it's something with like a generator and water effects. That's all I know. I am signed up for the LA filming notifications like a nosy Nancy, so that's all I know. But it's all downtown in the same area where they filmed everything else. They really love that intersection, so
it's probably easier to get
tell you anything
than other places.
No, exactly. Well, easier, and my guess is just probably cheap. Specifically, they always do their base camp at the same parking lot downtown. And I'm like, okay, clearly
they might as well just like stick a little flag there. It's like 911.
Well, because a ton of stuff in downtown LA is just vacant. Like the city is like we have not fully recovered from COVID in any way, shape, or form. So I assume it's just vacant and cheap. So they film there a lot.
That would make a lot of sense.
Right. Well, super excited for that.
On that note, can't wait for next week. So excited.
We'll talk to y'all soon if you're on the Discord, and we'll talk to you next week if you are not.
Or you can just talk to us on socials anytime you want.
That's also true. That's free.
Right. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Have a good night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.